So we will start. LC2, please. LC4. For the sake of all mother sentient beings, I shall become the Guru deity and place all sentient beings in the supreme state of the Guru deity. For the sake of all mother sentient beings, I shall become the Guru deity and place all sentient beings in the supreme state of the Guru deity. Ma sem chen tan che ye den da yi che de ni la no no do me sang ye la ma la sen chen tam je nu nga le je de chen sang ye ye sa la ge bara jo de de la sa mo la ma la ye na jo nya su la wa gi wo. For the sake of all mother sentient beings, I shall quickly in this very life attain the state of the primordial Buddha, the Guru deity. I shall free all mother sentient beings from suffering and place them in the state of great bliss of a Buddha. Therefore, I shall now practice the profound path of Guru deity yoga. For the sake of all mother sentient beings, I shall quickly in this very life attain the state of the primordial Buddha, the Guru deity. I shall free all mother sentient beings from suffering and place them in the state of great bliss of a Buddha. Therefore, I shall now practice the profound path of Guru deity yoga. Ode chen ngale rani lama la kande sawe gele osa to cho chu trube ne ju jin la be da ba ra jam ba shi yin de gi ge be ye ba so so ba yu na ba na chu dang che se so na ba che de wang wo zhi gi chu de tong yi shi ge ba chen de ba sa da wa na nang ke tong che yong su ye ba che na sa wei chu zhen dang che chen si sam gi mi kya be dang wo yu de do ye me a la yang ba gun san chi 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 pe wu lo ma me do je bu yon ze de ge pa sa jen me ze dong a ba we rin chen ji den ji gi ni da ge be de ga jin su den zao la ma san ye kun gi ngo wo ni na ba ngu mi jin be ge lon she chi cha ni zong ga tu cha ye zhi ji yin ba nyam sha du ji ga wei se nan gu gu da den ji gu su su se do ben 是无来之土该教大多之常王受记查尼그 동호 도지 손에 인치 마유 행예 대도 로베게 나마린제 계행이 제신 아제다기 나제루 제메겐텐 우스르동바 자전나에 고에우 노제기종 주기 쇼베 봄남다 내생아 감시윤시 예제자유 제나잔주 방우 바브다좀 니지제동 연라의 저와버니 워서 조용 느진상와 제된 바나마 샤기된 다그리신 느길라마 이단긴골 하소당 상예 찬심 와우 강주 대순견조 고뇌쇼 대다고손 노지 손젠 호이우설 차이기 란시네네 이시바남 젠자예메 대바라 천안란신 롱군제야 나초두제 삼바지신드 지yan차웨 겐즈진의첸 야근 담배하고 제셰소소 분초대래 존의 두송기 자기라마이담 건초송 바울간주 지교손 조지 두제왕이 되시던 바숑 구르버르버르 사르바다마 발라사바리와리 이하이자 호왕호 이시바난당 세바난당 니스메 바이게 The seven limbs, LC18. 강기 투제대와 제무이 그성거 방청경계 지라 소제라마린 첸다비그 노제첸샤베모차세로 라장계와 근기이시니 가누지양자외 닥계족 느미진배각이나로워 겹담배샬라 자세로 느금발차 제바존존신 밤에 윤대린 토기대 베네 말루조의 고치부 제틀라메샬라 자세로 다제듬 바상의 근기고 예지시동단체 종회네 화초근기운알랑에워 진첸라마나라 자세로 드송초제쇼베라마당 린첸초송차의단제라 내지메베드양양수지 신두냐 벨루드 자셀루 LC23 의격은 제주라마 고젤라 나주진견스 무아니 그레리 제우방노야레 다제드지 주시다기밤 너무심마의 죄와 멜레바 제뱀에도 사다바나가 니신비게두바 메두예 야이게는 징기아랑지 니다노부 라바 좀매조 돈소문세 워제제가 아버젠된 그그지급에 버지저 제 고유근내기 로게 지대 사자 두아당 아담이 사슬은 모부 나처럼 제자다예레 조다니 예외 사손게 소다지로 레제 빠짐베 진나드에 나무 전근경 싱앙우아기옴 벤자부미야옴 완신세기서시 옴 벤자리기야옴 지차르고유기고웨우스 리갸보리라 샬루바벌로 잠볼링 노발란제 장자미년 르달르바이 가야당 가야센 요데나라 조주 자미니나 자미니게다 rinpoche 리오 발상기신 도저파 마마바에 로도 골로 rinpoche 놀부 rinpoche 수모 rinpoche 롬보 rinpoche 랑보 rinpoche 다초 rinpoche 마픈 rinpoche德前波布玛给玛前瓦玛律玛伽玛梅多玛杜波玛南塞玛吉查玛尼玛达瓦仁波切杜这类那个给根线乌斯拉达米贝卓本孙错巴玛扎瓦梅巴藏心一度华地大金钱造我当耶巴这贝贝登拉玛他玛南当耶巴图呀拉玛路上图王多杰长全部老出国当切巴南来心安无爱语tu chế chế đơn đơn sẽ sư sư sẽ nê kyang đắc su tru wa ma ye nang he ta da nyang be sim chen tham chế la tu chế wa chen bo ge ni xin ki la tu so chế 약은 도제 By the merit of having offered this mandala to the merit field, may I and all sentient beings be able to meet the pure wisdom teachings of the victorious one, which contain the biography of those eminent ones who live in pure morality, have the brave attitude to follow extensively the bodhisattva's conduct, and practice the yogas of the two stages, the essence of which is the transcendental wisdom of non-dual bliss and voidness. May I and all sentient beings be able to meet this pure, complete teaching of Lama Tsongkhapa, the unification of Sutra and Tantra, right this second. Idang Guru Ratna Mandala Gam Niyatayami. Om Shama Yiju Yishi Gyan Song Oi Si Shi Nagale O Ji Ji 나도 예배 근기 조직 지된지된레 내라 생기 것은 개외 매도 지야다 근상 지배지 소본조신 라숨 린니 라에 제템베 가사 제수와 만의 주부 고금단된 상부중의 젠 로에 빠진 갸제 도와당 경하당 조마 나라소 장도바회 느지야즈즈 이올란츠 배진조주시 누백유젤하게 르자마 신경하게 생계보내토 세두규메 자야 난향부 지절랭게 내외이시지 주그란시 조당제외 예멜룬주마사 절레데 더난창주센처 게라부 뇨모시야 자시 내좀배 삼범맹기 제자 나초당 견해기체 다제 물라나 남가지세 방수손두소. For those who have the bodhisattva vow. I go for refuge to the three jewels. I confess individually all my negativities. I rejoice in the merit of migrating beings. I take hold with my mind the perfect state of a Buddha. I go for refuge until I'm enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Sangha Assembly, and I do so to attain an enlightened mind. In order to fulfill the aims of myself and others, I shall develop a supreme enlightened motive, and toward all invited guests, I shall act with supreme enlightened conduct. May I become a Buddha to benefit all. I go for refuge to the three jewels. I confess individually all my negativities. I rejoice in the merit of migrating beings. I take hold with my mind the perfect state of a Buddha. I go for refuge until I'm enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Sangha Assembly. And I do so to attain an enlightened mind. In order to fulfill the aims of myself and others, I shall develop a supreme enlightened motive, and toward all sentient beings, my invited guests, I shall act with supreme enlightened conduct. May I become a Buddha to benefit all. I go for refuge to the three jewels. I confess individually all my negativities. I rejoice in the merit of migrating beings. I take hold with my mind the perfect state of a Buddha. I go for refuge until I'm enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Sangha Assembly, and I do so to attain an enlightened mind. In order to fulfill the aims of myself and others, I shall develop a supreme enlightened motive, and toward all sentient beings, my invited guests, I shall act with supreme enlightened conduct. May I become a Buddha to benefit all. The next one is only for those who have the Tantric vow, and we just do the abbreviated one time. All Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, please listen to me. I, Shobhyavajra, from now until I reach the essence of Buddhahood, shall generate the sacred, peerless bodhicitta, just as all the Buddhas of the 3 times have ensured themselves of awakening by generating it. I shall uphold all the general and specific tantric vows and commitments of the 5 families without exception. I shall deliver those not delivered, liberate those not liberated, give breath to those unable to breathe, and place all beings in a state beyond sorrow. We go to the rest of the 7 limbs, LC 38 on page 62. 오토메두네 미게디베 레기다이세 이라지지바 도제제된 쟁아규셈 기샤시 렌체 미기 노마누 제나라신 제마다제 야밀란 지신 예발단제이기 내가 제야 자외 난가 라다잘 사마 다베 이라오. 오부조인견제 주진 문제 대타예 저디 베네근데세 예다인누 내다 배외 질사의 죄기 잡아두소 노즈그라 예제 맹아 야소조 왕이 예불사마도 나잠으바 지신 시대 마냥의 밀다 다바 소소소 내달 주매 남과 계획 절까지 소년 제출라마이 제라그누 제메 제진 칠 솔조도제 장화 도제모 싱하우아기요 완자부미야홈 완첸스기사시 옴 왼자리기야홈 지차를 고유기고 외우스 리갸보리라에 샬루바보 로잠불린 우발란체 장라미닌 르다르방 아얍당 아얍센 유덴달라 처저라미닌 당자미닌 게다 rinpoche riwo pasangi shin dojo ba mamo pae lodo kolo rinpoche nobu rinpoche sumo rinpoche lumbo rinpoche lambo rinpoche dacho rinpoche mapo rinpoche tochenpo e puma ke ma chenwa ma lu ma ga ma 메도마 두부마 나세마 지샤마 니마 다와 림보체두 절레나바 계위겐세 우슬라다미 베조 분수 조바 마자와 메바 장신이두와 디다 진신자와 당겨바 제베베덴 라마 담바 남당겨바 두야 라마 루상 두왕 도제창 젠보라 투고당 제바나라 신아우아기 두제저웨 돈두세수서 셰네경다 수주와 마견낭 헤다다냐 베심친 탐젤라 두제와 젠보거니 징기라 두소. We're on page 65. Requests for the three great purposes, page 65. I prostrate and go for refuge to the Guru and the three precious gems. Please bless my mind. I'm requesting you to immediately pacify all the wrong conceptions, from incorrect devotion to the Guru up to the subtle dual view of the white, red, and dark visions that exist in my mind and in the minds of all mother sentient beings. I'm requesting you to immediately generate all the right realizations, from Guru devotion up to enlightenment in my mind and in the minds of all mother sentient beings. I'm requesting you to pacify all outer and inner obstacles to actualizing the entire graduated path to enlightenment in my mind and in the minds of all mother sentient beings. I prostrate and go for refuge to the Guru and the three precious gems. Please bless my mind. I'm requesting you to immediately pacify all the wrong conceptions, from incorrect devotion to the Guru up to the subtle dual view of the white, red, and dark visions that exist in my mind and in the minds of all mother sentient beings. I'm requesting you to immediately generate all the right realizations, from Guru devotion up to enlightenment in my mind and in the minds of all mother sentient beings. I'm requesting you to pacify all outer and inner obstacles to actualizing the entire graduated path to enlightenment in my mind and in the minds of all mother sentient beings. I prostrate and go for refuge to the Guru and the three precious gems. Please bless my mind. I'm requesting you to immediately pacify all the wrong conceptions, from incorrect devotion to the Guru up to the subtle dual view of the white, red, and dark visions that exist in my mind and in the minds of all mother sentient beings. I'm requesting you to immediately generate all the right realizations, from Guru devotion up to enlightenment in my mind and in the minds of all mother sentient beings. I'm requesting you to pacify all outer and inner obstacles to actualizing the entire graduated path to enlightenment in my mind and in the minds of all mother sentient beings. Idang Guru Rana Mandalakam Niyatayami. Page 66, the 9-line prayer to Lama Tsongkhapa. Ngudru kunjung tuang doje chan, mi me ze we de chen chen yue si, ji me gen bi wang bu zhan bei yang, du bo ma lu zhong ce sang wei da, gan chen ge bei ci yan lu sang cha, kia sun gun du la ma sang ye la, ge sun ge bei so wa de, ran xin min jin zhou a jing yi lo, zhou dang du mu ngu zhu zhou du su, niu du ke rang ta bu jing yi lo. Ngu zhu gun zhong du wang duo jie chang, mi me ze wei de qian qian yue si, qi me gian bi wang bu zhan bei yang, du bo ma lu zhong ce sang wei da, gang qian ge bei zu yan lu sang zha, kia sun gun du la ma sang ye la, ge sun ge bei ge ne su wa de, ran xin min jin zhou a jing ye lo, zhi dang du mu ngu zhu zhao du su, niu du ke rang ta bu jing ye lo. Ngu zhu gun zhong du wang duo jie chang, mi me ze wei de qian qian yue si, ji me gian bei wang bu zhan bei yang, du bo ma lu zhong ce sang wei da, gan qian ge bei zu yan lu sang zha, kia sun gun du la ma sang ye la, ge sun ge bei ge ne su wo de, ran xin min jin zhou a jing ye lo, zhi dang du mu ngu zhu zhao du su, niu du ke rang da bu jing yi lo. Page 82, LC 43, requests. Source of qualities, great ocean of moral discipline. Treasury brimming with jewels of much hearing. Master, second Buddha clad in saffron. Elder Vinaya holder, I make request to you. You have the 10 qualities suitable for one to teach the path of those gone to bliss. Lord of Dharma, representative of all conquerors, Mahayana virtuous friend, I make request to you. You are wise, patient, honest, without pretense or guile. Your 3 doors well subdued. You have both sets of 10 qualities, know mantra and tantra, and are skilled in drawing and explaining. Foremost Vajra holder, I make request to you. To those untamed by countless past Buddhas, the unruly migrators of this degenerate age who are difficult to subdue, you accurately show the good way of those gone to bliss. Compassionate refuge, Savior, I make request to you. When, because of the times, the sun of the conqueror sets, you enact the deeds of a conqueror for the many migrators who lack a savior refuge. Compassionate refuge, Savior, I make request to you. Even one of your hairpaws is for us a field of merit, more highly praised than all the conquerors of 3 times and 10 directions. Compassionate refuge, Savior, I make requests to you. Adorned with the Sugata's 3 bodies and ornamental wheels, you manifest from an alluring net of skillful means, in ordinary form to lead all beings. Compassionate refuge, Savior, I make requests to you. Your aggregates, elements, sources, and limbs are in nature the Sugatas and consorts of the 5 families, bodhisattvas and wrathful protectors, Supreme Guru in nature the 3 jewels, I make requests to you. Arising from the play of omniscient transcendental wisdom, you are the essence of 10 million mandala cycles, pervading Lord of 100 Buddha families, foremost Vajra holder. Unified primordial Savior, I make requests to you. Unobscured, inseparable from the play of simultaneous joy, pervading everything in motion and at rest, the nature of all things, free from beginning or end, all good, actual, ultimate bodhicitta, I make requests to you. You are the Guru, you are the Yidam, you are the Dakinis and Dhamma protectors. From now until enlightenment, I shall seek no other refuge than you. In this life, the bardo, and all future lives, hold me with your hook of compassion, free me from samsara and nirvana's fears, grant all attainments, be my constant friend, and guard me from interferences. Oi kyuni lama kyuni idam kyuni kandra gyonde dene sonde janchu padu gyumin gyalsen mizoe didambado jimedayang 도제 자유 손절라 시시지조 무르근저 땡기 저저발주소 oi kyuni lama kyuni idam janchubadu gyumin gyalsen mizoe didambado jimedayang 도제 자유 손절라 시시 발주소 내 달랜 손 소답에 들라메 그소 드기 내 날래 드지 워서 가마텐가 소림다 제자 주네 나에게 내 소리나 제자 됨바 레드시 다이지 나와시도 구시 도제 라마 니바 시 예시 템웨 쟁기 라보이 오마홈 예체라나 파남 처랑 처제 소사나 바레 제왕 주위시 처제제 동기 이체 개바 체계 바사다나 개요 탐체 용수 예배 체랑 사회 처제 담제 체세 상기 미캬 강워라이게. Yeah, we're on page 89. 에마호 예시로바이체 신감탄제 돌제시 내나돌제 보란제 근산주징야소바 론즈드그 배다데 즈나바오 와모고 마다의 주베 미야메 라바라 자바이시고 온출근을 시적응아 로메유신바에데 미글게 부송기가 어제는 드바가바라 언제나 스스바와유 대다되네 오와오 가도시지소소바 로유메 바제나슈 고엘람바의 집에 이기스네 우설토 조처집에 노제소 누들체나 젠자네 소소이게 솜님매 누질신의 주단체 장도바체 에마호 뜨그베바야수유 옴아홈 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 후두제다니 자유라마 이단하절 갸네 근조 수아오간루 즉요 소매 철 제전 집에 늘드세수소 진화사의 주지 야즈 우리젠레주 제베텐지라 샤이세오잘 든바쇼네 야로저달라 홀딘징아단 차예진라베 사메드지 절지견소리 자이라메 전하네 제부 옴아홈 느그벨라로베짐제네 에마홀 진라자제마두소 홀딘징아단 차예진라베 사메두지 조주견수디 내조와무하천이시부 옴아홈 누그벨라로베짐제네 에마홀 가층으로 자두소 홀딘징아단 차예진라베 사회두지 조주견수디 이당하초 구체니 질부 옴아홈 누그벨라로베짐제네 에마홀 우주자즈마두소 홀딘징아단 차예진라베 사메두지 조주견수디 근철린첸 조나니 지부 옴아홈 Dugu Bela Robe Jimjene Emahu Damche Chachen Baptu So Ho Din Jing Adan Cha Ye Chin La Be Same Du Ji Cho Chu Gyan Su Di Kan Ru Chi Gyan Chok Nam Ni Chir Mu Om Ahom Dugu Bela Robe Jimjene Emahu Jine Cha Chen Baptu So Ho Din Jing Adan Cha Ye Chin La Be Same Du Ji Cho Chu Gyan Su Di Ma Yu Sim Chen Cho Na Ni Chi Bu Om Ahom Dugu Bela Robe Jimjene Emaho Truna Dunga Shi Yu Chi O Din Sing Adan Cha Ye Jin La Be Same Du Ji Cho Chu Gya Tsu Di Za Yu La Me To Na Ni Che Bu Om Ahom Dugu Bela Robe Jimjene Emaho Chin Na Cha Chen Baptu So Ho Din Sing Adan Cha Ye Jin La Be Same Du Ji Cho Chu Gya Tsu Di Neo Jo Wang Mo Ha Tu Ni Chi Bu Om Ahom Dugu Bela Robe Jimjene Emaho Ka Chung Mu Du Za Du So Ho Din Sing Adan Cha Ye Chin La Be Same Du Ji Cho Chu Gya Tsu Di Ida Ha Tu Ko Shi Ni Chi Bu Om Ahom Dugu Bela Robe Jimjene Emaho Mu Du Cha Chen Baptu So Ho Din Sing Adan Cha Ye Chin La Be Same Du Ji Cho Chu Gya Tsu Di Gon Cho Rin Chen Cho Na Ni Chi Bu Om Ahom Dugu Bela Robe Jimjene Emaho Dan Chu Cha Chen Baptu So Ho Din Sing Adan Cha Ye Chin La Be Same Du Ji Cho Chu Gya Tsu Di Kan Ru Chu Yong Cho Na Ni Chi Bu Om Ahom Dugu Bela Robe Jimjene Emaho Chin De Cha Chen Baptu So Ho Din Sing Adan Cha Ye Chin La Be Same Du Ji Cho Chu Gya Tsu Di Ma Yu Sim Chen Cho Nam Ni Chi Bu Om Ahom Dugu Bela Robe Jimjene Emaho Truna Dunga Shi Yu Chi Ho Din Sing Adan Cha Ye Chin La Be Same Du Ji Cho Chu Gya Tsu Di Za Yu La Me To Na Ni Shi Bu Om Ahom Dugu Bela Robe Jimjene Emaho Chin Na Cha Chen Baptu So Ho Din Sing Adan Cha Ye Chin La Be Same Du Ji Cho Chu Gya Tsu Di Neo Jo Wang Mo Ha Tu Ni Shi Bu Om Ahom Dugu Bela Robe Jimjene Emaho Ka Chung Mu Du Ta Du So Ho Din Sing Adan Cha Ye Chin La Be Same Du Ji Cho Chu Gya Tsu Di Ida Ha Tu Ko Chi Ni Shi Bu Om Ahom Dugu Bela Robe Jimjene Emaho Mu Du Cha Chen Baptu So Ho Din Sing Adan Cha Ye Chin La Be Same Du Ji Cho Chu Gya Tsu Di Gun Cho Rin Che Cho Na Ni Chi Bu Om Ahom Dugu Bela Robe Jimjene Emaho Dan Chi Cha Chen Baptu So Ho Din Sing Adan Cha Ye Chin La Be Same Du Ji Cho Chu Gya Tsu Di Kan Ru Chi Gyo Cho Na Ni Chi Bu Om Ahom Dugu Bela Robe Jimjene Emaho Chin De Cha Chen Baptu So Ho Din Sing Adan Cha Ye Chin La Be Same Du Ji Cho Chu Gya Tsu Di Ma Yu Sim Chen Cho Na Ni Shi Bu Om Ahom Dugu Bela Robe Jimjene Emaho Truna Dunga Shi Yu Chi Yung Guru Buddha Buddha Sabada Bala Sarve Aga Pade Puja Dube Alke Gene Nyote Shabda Pratisa Hom Soha Om Guru Buddha Buddha Sabada Pala Sapariware Om Ahom Emaho 마루 주에는 내다 셰네 바오지 나마 도메 세보네 저기 걸로 예느로 알라라호 삶의 예시 늦으니 혼장준 셀레 예매바 르네 아나 진주로 아호 마하수가 So, Joan. So after this, we do the drink offering. Omaho, 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 Lama Sangye, Lama Deshin, Lama Gendende, Lama te Lama nala chebabu Daso koje tera tamche du guncho sunda naya mi jeshin guncho sumbo gyundu cheba la guncho sumgi chin la jubasho. To the Supreme Teacher, the precious Buddha, to the Supreme Refuge, the precious Dharma, to the Supreme Guides, the precious Sangha, to the three rare sublime ones, the objects of refuge, I make offering. requesting Joan for the Vajrayogini talk. Thank you. Amitabha 가츠오민기시나 자두랑즈 예배야요기 왕무 제와삼예 유주자와이고베 가상가즈 제베사겐시 제기 조수자시오 가루이조나 조기 제대 와모 젠달리 솜가 년줄로다유이 로즈기 거기 애완렌지게 도모시게들 지다다게 아와 드디우나 동체 조베 근제 후세기 가마 오게 규메랑수 조개기로베 송조삼이 예배데모시도노 아호상대 늘라사모디게바 난사문로 드베 좀무디 가와 가기 송도 주베 조고기 발라 다투두제 메베 대제시도 This is the first time. So we'll continue with Song of the Spring Queen. 我的心是把弹指当把舞当你那竹马看着当你看着马古老当你所瓦的的瓦着来给贝鲁卡的让你马拉年真呢 저가 신도 론치 바이니 내게 대회 조알하소서 알라라라라호 아이야 아라리호 지메칸르 전환기 这是哪里跟着我的心血把弹指当把当你那竹马看着当你看着马可拉当你所我的 내가 전부 이니라 예배 니니 건너에 가기니 자기 배마로 배대와제 내좀 맞춰 날라지 바라지 알라라라라호 아이야 아라리호 지메칸로 전함기 제외실라를 근저 오대신시바탄제당 바오다니 나조마 간루다니 간루마 굴라다니 소와데 이원시냥이가 제마 라게 근버교당 간루촉 나기든 슈대진러라 내게 대신 달라자두소 알라라라라호 아이야 아라리호 지메칸로 전남기 제외실라를 근저 오대신시바탄제당 아오다니 나조마 간로다니 간로마 글라다니 소와데 내친달배 제니된 바규 내친방배 가두 누마이 제지조와 미세대 젠경 주기 은안의 바인 알라라 라라후 아이야 아라리호 지메칸로 전남기 제외실라를 근저 혼대신시바탄제당 바오단 나조마 간로다니 간로마 글라다니 소와데 당기 우즈게 베베마신 잘레게 갸자베게 마그 내조 마초 베메데와 이시베징와 느두도와즈 아라라라라후 아이야 아라리호 지메 간주 종남기 제외실라레 군소 혼디시 셰바 탄체다 바오다니 내주마 간루다니 간루마 그나다니 소와데 단지주네 남기 단지주 우회적이 윤내 동화다 제니주된 조예예바이 주제바이 저이젠바저 아라라라라후 아이야 아라리호 지메 간로 조남기 제외실라레 군조 오마다 투나 인수다 이실레르두지제 오두그 견수 쳔보이게 오마호 오마호 호딘징아단 차예진라베 사메두지 초라이 견수디 단체 신경 초남니 제부 옴아홈 느그베라 로베 진제네 에마호 내조 친내 투신주호 remaining guests on your refuge. Accept this ocean of remaining offering fees. Let the precious teaching spread and all upholders and patrons of the Dharma, and especially we yogins, gain health, long life and power, glory, fame, good fortune, attainment of every desirable thing. Bestow on us the city of the actions of pacification, increase, and so forth. All bound protect us, and help us attain all accomplishments. Eliminate untimely deaths, sickness, demons, and interfering spirits. Let there be no bad dreams, ill winds, or action activities. Let all the worlds be happy, crops be good, harvest increase, and Dharma flourish. Let all happiness and goodness rise, and all wishes in our minds be fulfilled. By the force of this bountiful giving, may I become a self-made Buddha for the sake of beings, and by my generosity may I liberate the multitudes of beings not liberated by previous Buddhas. We continue with the Lamrim prayer at page 107. Supreme field of merit, my perfect pure Guru, through the power of having made offerings and respectful requests, I seek your blessing, Savior, and the very root of happiness and goodness, that I may come under your joyful care. I am requesting the kind Lord Root Guru, who is more extraordinary than all the Buddhas. Please bless me to be able to devote myself to the qualified Lord Guru with great respect in all my future lifetimes. By realizing that correctly devoting myself to the kind Lord Guru, who is the foundation of all good qualities, is the root of happiness and goodness, I shall devote myself to him with great respect, not forsaking him even at the cost of my life. Thinking of the importance of the qualified Guru, may I allow myself to enter under his control. May I be like an obedient son, acting exactly in accordance with the Guru's advice. Even when Mara's evil friends and the like try to split me from the Guru, may I be like a Vajra, inseparable forever. When the Guru gives me work, whatever the burden, may I be like the earth carrying all. When I devote myself to the Guru, whatever suffering occurs, may I be like a mountain, immovable. Even if I have to perform all the unpleasant tasks, may I be like a servant of the king with a mind undisturbed. May I abandon pride, holding myself lower than the Guru. May I be like a sweeper, may I be like a rope, joyfully holding the Guru's work, no matter how difficult or heavy a burden. Even when the Guru criticizes, provokes, or ignores me, may I be like a dog without anger, never responding with anger. May I be like a boat, never upset at any time to come and go for the Guru. O glorious and precious root Guru, please bless me to be able to practice in this way. From now on, in all my future lifetimes, may I be able to devote myself to the Guru in this way. LC 85. Realizing how this body of liberties and endowments is found but once, is difficult to obtain, and is quickly lost, I seek your blessings to make it worthwhile and take its essence without being distracted by the meaningless affairs of this life. Aghast at the searing blaze of suffering in the lower realms, I take heartfelt refuge in the three precious gems and seek your blessings that I may eagerly strive to abandon all negativities and accomplish the accumulation of every virtue. Violently tossed amidst waves of karma and mental afflictions, plagued by the many sea monsters of the three kinds of suffering, I seek your blessings to develop an intense longing to be liberated from this infinite and frightening great ocean of existence. Having abandoned the mind that views this unbearable prison of cyclic existence as a pleasure grove, I seek your blessings to hold the three trainings as the treasure of the superior's wealth, and thereby to uphold liberation's banner. Having considered how all these miserable beings have been my mothers, and have raised me in kindness again and again, I seek your blessings to develop effortless compassion like that of a loving mother for her precious child. There is no difference between myself and others. None of us wishes for even the slightest of sufferings, or is ever content with the happiness we have. Realizing this, I seek your blessings that I may generate joy for the happiness of others. This chronic disease of cherishing myself is the cause giving rise to my unsought suffering. Perceiving this, I seek your blessings to blame, begrudge, and destroy the monstrous demon of selfishness. The mind that cherishes mothers and places them in bliss is the gateway leading to infinite qualities. Seeing this, I seek your blessings to cherish these beings more than my life, even should they rise up as my enemies. In brief, infantile beings labor only for their own ends, while the able ones work solely for the welfare of others. With a mind understanding the distinction between the failings of one and the advantages of the other, I seek your blessings to enable me to exchange myself with others. Cherishing myself is the doorway to all loss, while cherishing my mothers is the foundation of all qualities. Hence, I seek your blessings to make my core practice the yoga of exchanging self for others. We'll go to page 120 for LC 95. LC 95 on page 120. Denai Jejun Lama Tuje Jen Mai Doe Dije Dung Agun Malu Da 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 La Min Ba Da Da Gi Te Ge Sen La Ta Wa Yi Dro Gun De Da De Ma Ching Gi Lo my gidro de dong good my da la min ba da gi de se la da wa yi dro gun de da den ba ching yi lo den ai je Lama tu je mai yu do de je do nga gun mai lu da la mi va da yi de shen la da wa yi de gun he da de va ching yi lo do gun de da de va ching yi lo. Continue. Even if the environment and beings are filled with the fruits of negativity and unwished for sufferings pour down like rain, I seek your blessings to take these miserable conditions as a path by seeing them as causes to exhaust the results of my negative karma. In short, no matter what appearances arise, be they good or bad, I seek your blessings to transform them into a path, increasing the two bodhicittas through the practice of the five forces, the quintessence of the entire Dharma, and thus to meditate only on mental happiness. I seek your blessings that I relate everything I may meet to meditation, through skillful means possessing the four applications, and that I may make this life of liberties and endowments greatly meaningful through practicing the advice and pledges of thought transformation. In order to rescue all migrators from the vast seas of existence, I seek your blessings to train only in bodhicitta, through love, compassion, and superior intention, conjoined with the technique of mounting giving and taking upon the breath. I seek your blessings that I may eagerly endeavor to put into practice the three Mahayana moral codes and to restrain my mind stream with pure vows of the conqueror's children, the single path journeyed by all the victorious ones of the three times. I seek your blessings to complete the perfection of generosity through the guideline teaching of increasing the mind that gives without attachment, namely transforming my body, wealth, and collection of virtues of the three times into the objects desired by each and every sentient being. I seek your blessings to complete the perfection of moral discipline, not transgressing the bounds of the Pratimoksha, Bodhisattva, and Tantric vows, even at the cost of my life, accumulating virtuous dharmas, and accomplishing the purpose of sentient beings. Should even all the beings of the three realms, without exception, become angry at me, humiliate, criticize, threaten, or even kill me, I seek your blessings to not be agitated, but to complete the perfection of patience that works for their benefit in response to their harm. Even if I must remain for an ocean of eons in the fiery hells of Avicii for the sake of even just one sentient being, I seek your blessings to complete the perfection of enthusiasm, joyous effort, that out of compassion untiringly strives for supreme enlightenment. Having abandoned the faults of sinking, agitation, and mental wandering, I seek your blessings to complete the perfection of mental stabilization through the samadhi of single-pointed placement upon the nature of reality of all phenomena, their lack of true existence. I seek your blessings to complete the perfection of wisdom through the space-like yoga of single-minded placement upon ultimate truth, conjoined with the pliancy and great bliss induced by the discriminating wisdom analyzing suchness. I seek your blessings to perfect the samadhi on illusion by realizing how outer and inner phenomena lack true existence but still appear like a mirage, a dream, or the moon's image on a still lake. Samsara and nirvana lack even an atom of true existence, and cause and effect and dependent arising are infallible. I seek your blessings to discern the meaning of Nagarjuna's thought, that these two are mutually complementary and not contradictory. Then, crossing the depths of the ocean of Tantra, through the kindness of my captain, Vajradhara, I seek your blessings that I may hold my vows and pledges, the root of cities dearer than my life. I seek your blessings that whatever appears may arise as the deity, having cleansed all stains of ordinary appearance and grasping, with the first stage yoga of transforming birth, death, and the bardo into the three bodies of a conqueror. I seek your blessings to actualize in this life the path uniting clear light and the illusory body, which arises from placing your feet, my Savior, in the 8 petals of my heart, at the very center of my central channel. If my time of death comes before I have completed the points of the path, I seek your blessings that I may be led to a pure land, through the instructions of correctly applying the 5 forces of the Guru's transference, the forceful means to enlightenment. In short, I seek your blessings, my Savior, to be cared for by you from birth inseparably throughout all my lives, and thus to become your chief disciple, holding every secret of your body, speech, and mind. Savior, please grant that all be auspicious for me to be foremost among your very first circle of disciples, wherever you manifest Buddhahood, so that all my temporal and ultimate wishes, without exception, may be effortlessly and spontaneously fulfilled. We'll go to page 132, LC 116, Dedication of Merits. And we'll read these 2 verses in English. Whatever white virtues I have thus created, I dedicate as causes, enabling me to uphold the holy Dharma of scriptures and insights, and to fulfill without exceptions the prayers and deeds of all the Tathagatas and Bodhisattvas of the 3 times. By the force of this merit, may I never be parted in all my lives from Mahayana's 4 spheres, and may I reach the end of my journey along the paths of renunciation, bodhicitta, pure view, and the 2 stages. Sishinam gajinege jengi nenumi shiguba gunchate nega tatugele namgezu 문솔 벨라로 베자시쇼 근견르 산자베 즉이들 라수남 달제제주라전 내조라 종저기 영광을 두대인 눈에 자시쇼 스누드네 라마 가졸라 소아다 벨로사 자바이 질라쇼네 세들룬기룸 자시쇼 득조와 여기 저답에 예메리기다 저윤제메 닌체누 상담에 지기다 빈철벨라로베 자시쇼 우다소 나에게 내내 자연조바 예다 예예예와 지사바 시대제전 남의 속이고 겸에 노제다된 자시쇼 Continue. 게와디누드다 라마사에 루게르네 도아지야 마르바 대이 살라 거바 쇼잔주셈 조림보제 마이게바 나이게게제 게바냐바메바양 고네고 두배와쇼 잠배바으지다이케마다 근투사무대안대신데 내다근기제스다르칠 게와디다 탐지랍등호 두스시베야 탐지기 모아갈라 조둥아바데 날기게 외자와디근경 사부지지랍등호아에기 The long life prayer for His Holiness, please, the new one. the 직된 감들, 직된 감들. 직된 감들 베네말르바 갈레조에 사베이시노 가진 소매 댄신 결솔라 그제 댄진 도실 흔들쇼 도수 잔신 장군 계획 된징견 배회 근소도 보제 조승고의 레면 두두 바다소두제 건두 샤텐쇼. And then we normally have the merit multiplying mantras, please. If you have it. 좀된데 좀된데 니시시바자 정바양 다바즈베 상예 남바난세버기 갸벌라 차셀로 장추센바 센바 첸보 군두사벌라 차셀로 드디아타 온 빈텐지야 아와보다나의 소하 온두루두루자 목회소하 드디아타 빈텐지야 아와보다나의 소하 온두루두루자 목회소하 드디아타 온 빈텐지야 아와보다나의 소하 온두루두루자 목회소하 드디아타 온 빈텐지야 아와보다나의 소하 온두루두루자 목회소하 드디아타 온 벤텐지야 아와보다나의 수하 온두루두루자 목회소하 드디아따 온 벤텐지야 아와보다나의 수하 온두루두루자 목회소하 드디아따 온 벤텐지야 아와보다나의 수하 온두루두루자야 목회소하 좀내내 대시셰바자 정바야 다바즈베상예 맹겔라 베들예 wkigyabala 차이셀루 좀내내 대시셰바자 정바야 다바즈베상예 고아담은 람탐체 랍두두베gyabala 차이셀루. Due to the blessings of the eminent victorious ones and the bodhisattvas, the truth of infallible dependent arising, and the power of my pure spiritual attitude taking responsibility, may all the aims of my pure prayers be accomplished. And then back to Miktema, the final 4-line Miktema to finish, please. Wow. 万千劫所言颂嘎巴罗三者别舍罗娑我dit me me de de chen chen re si tu me ke me wan be ja be yang wan chen ge be su ye zong ga ba lo san ja be sha la so de.
I think you did it much better. Lama Chopa Tsog. I was in sleep. I didn't in bed, but I was asleep. I didn't in my bed here, but my bed was a chair. Just a few, I thought, the 10th, 25th talk and the other pujas, it's not just custom. That's you see purification and collecting merits to yourself, and yeah. So as I often say, the root of the path of true enlightenment, that is the please the Guru. And the quickest way to achieve enlightenment is the greatest, pleasing Guru there. That's the quickest way to achieve enlightenment. So, yeah, so pleasing the Guru through the path to enlightenment. So that's that, and so that what is the great purification, defilement, need comes clarity from beginning as about, and the clarity merits wisdom, merits virtue, to achieve that dharma kaya, samadhikaya, so for certain beings. As I mentioned, the FPMT to Enlightened Center means Kukri, and then the Center ABC, also same, then yourself. The success of the ABC to Enlightened Center means Kukri, and so everything, then yourself, to purify all the defilements and negative karmas, and as well as collect extensive merits, wisdom, merits, virtue, the practice of 6 parameters. So, so as I mentioned, the root of the path to enlightenment is pleasing Guru. And so, therefore then, it's very important to, for yourself also, by the way, for yourself to specify obstacles in your life. As as it comes into the mandala offering, the requesting complete for three great purpose. Requesting complete the three great purpose. So that's that. You see, to have, so you need to do that, not to accomplish the realization of the path to enlightenment, Lamrim, the essence of the old Dharma Buddha taught, Sutta Tantra. Yeah, that purifies the obstacles, outer obstacles, inner obstacles. The inner obstacles, the sicknesses or the defilement, delusions. So they get purified. And then it causes realizations, create merits to achieve the realizations. However, then the prayer, it's an unbelievable prayer, incredible prayer. The very most secret, the high tantra, under the tantra, which makes to achieve unified state bodhisattva in a brief lifetime or designated time. Then there's a foundation, Lamrim at the end, including Tantra path at the end, so Lamrim Lojong, everything's integrated in the Lama Chopa. It's incredible. So as you go through, and very important is the mindfulness through the prayer. Otherwise, like playing tape recorder. So mindfulness. So even you don't know about paying attention in the words what you're reciting, what you're hearing. So it plants seed of enlightenment. It plants seed of enlightenment. Plants the Kasari lives imprint to achieve the realizations of the path to enlightenment. So as we hear, as we read the words, being mindful of what we're saying, so very, very, very important. So we don't get humility all the time. Some people think, well, it's not like that. This is just about one time we have a human birth. And this can be ended any time. This can be ended, stopped any time. So you never know. It can be stopped any time. So therefore, then we must do what is the best in your life. The very short life what we have, precious life, and even that is very short. So to do the best in your life, to not miss those the most precious, quickest way to achieve enlightenment, to be free from samsara, oceans of samsara suffering, and to achieve enlightenment quickest. So to not waste the very precious human life, this very short time, to not waste. So to get done the most important things, or to not miss out. So when you become older, then sicknesses, then many problems can happen. Many people, not everybody, but most of the people, so many problems can happen. You can't do a practice. Even that time, how much you desire, you cannot do it. I say physically, you're unable to do. So So then, yeah, how much you miss is finished. Time is finished. And the physically you cannot do, like prostrations and so forth. Many practice, all like that. So therefore, in this, there's something very urgent thing, but it was very important to come talk, to come to puja, like Tara puja and medicine puja, oh, very, very important, very important. Thinking for yourself as well as for others, sentient beings. So for both, either you inspire others, others inspire you. It's very, very, I think it's very, very important. Thank you very much.